You're watching the San Francisco Pride Parade celebration, and I believe that we have an honorary Grand Marshal, and that honorary Grand Marshal is Chelsea Manning.
There was a lot of controversy last year regarding selection of Chelsea Manning as a Grand Marshal, and this year the board decided to make her an honorary. And because, again, there were so many people on both sides of that issue, and that's about inclusion.
And, you know, the board, I believe, wanted to, rightfully so, give the honor back to Chelsea Manning, who's currently serving a 35-year sentence, or having been convicted of espionage. But, you know, it was the process last year that hurt, when it was, in fact, Chelsea did win a majority of the votes, I believe, and that's why they just wanted to do the right thing. So Chelsea Manning is our honorary Grand Marshal this year in San Francisco.
There we go. I know that there were so many issues. Now, of course, one of our next groups is the Courage to Resist, Private Manning Support Network. Courage to Resist primarily focuses on supporting public GI resistors and strives to provide political, emotional, and material support to all of the military objectors critical of our government's current policies. Again, you know, that's what today is about, inclusion of so many different organizations and so many different things that are important to people. So,
well, when you think of the first Pride ever, you know, we marched for an action. We wanted people, we wanted rights, and we still do that today. There's a lot of celebration to it, so there's nothing wrong with being political here and getting your voice heard.
Exactly, and if you remember, 40-some years ago, you know, we had drag queens and we had Leathermen and we had gay people fighting in the streets against the police, and now look at where we're at today. So many times the issues that we're dealing with today may not seem like the right one, or people may not necessarily agree with it, but look what happened so many years later.
Absolutely. Last year, the Chelsea Manning contingent had over 1,000 people who marched with the support network, and I actually think it's in the 2000s.
They had a pretty large contingent here today.